Hey, what's up? It's the Nomad Brad, and in this video, we're going to talk about how to direct link Clickbank offers with Bing ads. All right, let's get started. So first off, if you want to know more tips on how to start and grow your online business, then please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notification icon so you can get new videos when they come out. All right, so let's talk about direct linking. So why would someone want to do what is called direct linking? Well, the pros are it's very simple. It's very easy to wrap your head around the business model. You basically just send a click from Bing to an affiliate offer, in this case, Clickbank offer, and you spend $5 on getting clicks and you make a sale for $30. That's at least what everyone is hoping for and wants to achieve. So the other pros are it's pretty fast to set up. I'm actually going to show you this process, and it might sound a little complicated the first couple times you go through it, but once you do it a couple times, it'll take you about 5 minutes or less per ad that you set up. So it's very, very easy to set up once you get the process. It also takes a lot less work with copywriting and building landing pages and building a list and doing email copywriting. So that's why it's so appealing to people. And theoretically, at least, it's the fastest path to commission. Again, you don't have to do all those other things, building landing pages and email marketing and learning copywriting and all that stuff. So the cons are, one, it's not a long-term solution. Basically, you pay however many dollars. Let's say you pay $100, and if you get it right, you make $150 worth of commissions. Well, you profit that $50, but that's it. You never get to interact with that customer ever again. You never get to interact with the leads that don't buy. They just land on the page and then they leave. So you never get to follow up with them. You never get to interact with that customer ever again. The company that you sent the click to that owns the Clickbank offer, they get to own the customer. So you don't get to own the customer. I know in the beginning that doesn't matter. Most people are like, yeah, but I just want to make money, which I totally understand. So the other thing is it's fewer points of leverage. There are fewer opportunities to increase conversion. So basically, if you send traffic to an offer and it doesn't convert with the ad that you choose and the landing page that you send to and the keywords that you've chosen, you're kind of just like, well, I don't know what to do. Because there's no other levers, If you were sending traffic to a landing page that has a couple images on it or a different button, you can try swapping out the images. You can try changing the headline on the landing page. If you're sending to an opt-in, then you could try changing the opt-in that you're offering. You could try changing the headline on the opt-in, et cetera, et cetera. You can tweak these other pieces of the funnel, but with direct linking, there's really only your keyword selection, your ad selection, and then whatever landing page the Clickbank vendor happens to be running at the moment. So once you send the click off from Bing, you have no more control. So I'm actually going to show you a way to change that equation so you actually do have more control and you have more things that you can tweak with more information. And then another con is that you only make front-end sales. You're not building any assets. So again, usually as a beginner, you don't care. You're like, okay, whatever. I don't need to build assets. I just want to make money. So let's talk about how to do that the best way possible. So challenge number one of direct linking, there's no tracking inside of Bing. So if you've ever gone through my Bing Ads Bootcamp training, then I talk a lot about how to set up tracking on your website. So that's like universal event tracking and stuff, so that you can see in Bing when you make a conversion so that you know exactly which ads, keywords, etc. are making the conversions. Now, the challenge with affiliate marketing in general, but also definitely with direct linking, is that there's no way to look inside of Bing and see those stats. So you don't really know what's working and what isn't. So if you spend $100 and you make $150, great. But what about next week if you spend $100 on the exact same campaign and you lose $50? You don't know what went wrong. You don't know what to improve. Maybe inside that group of keywords that you targeted, there's you targeted 10 keywords and 9 of them are losing you money consistently, but one of them is profiting. One of them you spent $5. Or let's say, more realistically, let's say you spent $20 and you actually made 100 out of that 150. That would be a keyword that you would want to leave running. So you would want to eliminate those other keywords and leave that one running. But if you don't have any of what we're going to talk about here, you don't know which keywords are working. So you're just hoping that the overall strategy is just going to work or it isn't. There's only one kind of point of failure. You don't have that much control. So challenge number 2, like I've just been explaining, if it doesn't work, there's not much you can do. You don't know which keywords, phrases, search terms, ads, landing pages, etc. worked or didn't, and you don't know, if there is one keyword that's massively profitable, you don't know. It's stuck with a bunch of other. So you might throw out a campaign that you think is not profitable just because you don't know that inside that campaign there actually is a stream of profitability, and you need to be able to figure that out. So the answer is to put advanced tracking in between Bing and the offer. So you have Bing and you have Clickbank. You need something in between that's going to give you more data that you can extract to determine which parts are winning and which ones are not. That's the way you're going to, build up a portfolio of winning streams of traffic with direct linking. So step 1, get advanced tracking. Why? Well, again, I've already mentioned several reasons, but it allows you to actually make your campaigns profitable by optimizing for which keywords, ad copy, etc. So a lot of people, when they first hear about this business model, they think this is going to be so easy. I'm just going to get a click. I'm going to go to the Bing store, 500 clicks, please. And then the offer is obviously going to work because, come on, it has to. And so you're going to get your 500 clicks and then tons of people are going to buy and you're just going to be rich. And that's it. But actually the people that are really good at this strategy, at direct linking, they get really, really good at tracking. Tracking is the thing. I mean, honestly, some of the people that I know that do this very, very, very successfully, I've kind of been disappointed to learn their method because it's basically just set up the tracking and then let it run and just spend a bunch of money until they find the profitable streams like we just talked about, and then cut out everything else and just keep letting it run. That's really it. I mean, direct linking is really simple. That doesn't mean it's easy. And the way that they got there was testing a lot, and not just blindly testing, but testing with precision, knowing exactly which pieces are working and which ones are not. And that's literally what they do. I mean, that is the direct linking strategy, because you're basically choosing, I don't want to deal with landing pages. I don't want to build a list. I don't want to build an asset. I just want to do straight cash, cash to cash. Like, I want to put in $100 and make $110. I want to put in $100 and make $200. Whatever the ratio is, they just want to put in money, get money out. And the way that you're going to do that is you have to have really precise tracking, because with every campaign ever, you're going to throw out wide nets, and some of it's going to work and some of it won't, and it will work consistently with search traffic. So you want to pull out those pieces that work consistently and leave the ones that don't behind. And now all of a sudden you go from losing money to you winnow down, you pull out all the pieces that aren't working, and you're only left with the pieces that are working, and now you have a profitable campaign. That's how the people who are really good at direct linking do it. And the way that you do that is to get advanced tracking. There are several different solutions out there, but I highly recommend the one shown on the screen here, Clickmagick, especially if you're just starting out. I think it's the easiest to get started with, one, because of the price, and two, because in my experience, I've tried other ones and they're more complicated, and you're not losing any functionality with Clickmagick. Clickmagick is amazing. It's got all the functionality. It's got rotators, it's got split testing software, it's got keyword tracking, it's got everything that I found difficult to set up with more expensive solutions. Clickmagick has it. So I'm going to show you more about how it works, but here's an example of what Clickmagick allows you to get as far as data when you're promoting Clickbank products. So you can see here, if you're looking into this at all, you've probably seen the woodworking product that makes tons of money and has been at the top of Clickbank forever. So when you set up Clickmagick the right way, which I'll show you exactly how to do in a second, then it's going to give you data. It actually connects with Clickbank, and automatically whenever you make sales, it will put data back into Clickmagick. So you can see exactly which keywords, search phrases, ads, devices, basically everything that's working. You can see it down to the dollar amount. I mean, it literally tracks every single sale inside of Clickmagick. So this is how you're going to optimize your campaigns. This is how you're going to get the data that you need to make things profitable. So step one is to get Clickmagick. There's a link below this video. If you end up signing up through my link, you get a 14-day free trial, I believe. And then if you end up continuing the service, then I'll make a commission on that. So thank you very much for supporting the channel. Now, so step two, after you pick up Clickmagick is, and by the way, I mean, ask any successful affiliate marketer, you need tracking. It's like number one thing, you absolutely need it. Like I said, there are other solutions out there. I've found them more difficult to use. Clickmagick has amazing support and training and everything. I just recommend just start off with Clickmagick. It's simple, it's easy, it's affordable. I think the one plan is like $20-something a month and one is like $40-something a month. It's amazing. You're gonna love it. So connect Clickmagick with Clickbank, set up the post back instant notification URL. By the way, if this is gibberish to you, don't worry. When you get Clickbank, Clickmagick, when you get inside, just go to the help and type Clickbank. There's a perfect, easy to follow video instruction of exactly how to set this up. I'm not going to go into this part because it's just super technical. You have to go into your Clickbank account, but it's super, super easy if you just follow the instructions inside of Clickmagick. This is literally something that I had to scour the web to find with these other more expensive tracking solutions. It was, oh my gosh, I was so mad because it took me so long to figure out how to do this, and Clickmagick just has a perfect guide on how to do it. That's what won me over to Clickmagick. So, yeah. So this is no problem. Don't worry about it. Just go into Clickmagick, type Clickbank. If you have any problems, you can ask their support. But it's super easy to set up. It's absolutely essential. All right, so step three, get your Clickbank tracking URL for the offer that you're going to promote. You do that by clicking on that promote button. And then you're going to type in your account ID, whatever your Clickbank account is. If you don't have a Clickbank account, I'll put a link below to sign up for Clickbank. But let's see, step three, get the Clickbank tracking link. So this is going to be a unique link just for you and your account to promote that particular offer. I've got it blurred out here, but you know, it'll be a random string of numbers and letters that you just copy and paste. Then you're going to go into Clickmagick, and you're going to create a tracking link. Again, it's very easy to see where this is. It's like the top link inside of Clickmagick. You just click add a new link, and then there's training. You'll have to set up a tracking domain, or it comes with one by default that just uses Clickmagick's server using your name if you want to do that. I recommend you get your own domain, but you know, whatever, that's up to you. You can just use theirs if you want. So next, you're going to put in your link name, all the stuff you see here, and then you're going to choose your tracking server, default if you want, and then you're going to copy and paste that tracking link from Clickbank that you just got, paste it into the primary URL, and at the end, you can see here, it says add $TID equals bracket click ID bracket to the end. So you're going to add that to the end of your Clickbank tracking ID. And what this is going to do, every single time Clickmagick generates a unique click from your account, it's going to create a string of numbers that it associates with that click. This is how it's going to track everything that happens with that click and track it all the way back to Clickbank and sales and stuff. So it's that click ID bracket thing is a unique string of characters that's going to be generated every single time your tracking link, this tracking link gets used. I know maybe that sounds a little complicated. It's not. Once you just try it out, you'll see how it works. And if you know anything about Clickbank, I know this is confusing, Clickmagick, Clickbank. If you know anything about Clickbank, then the TID is how you track your, that's how you track everything. So the TID, you can put anything in there. Clickmagick is going to automatically put their unique click ID as the TID. So you'll be able to see inside of Clickbank, when you make a sale, it will have that string of numbers from Clickmagick as the ID. So you'll be able to track it all down through the Clickmagick system. So the next step, once you get that set up, I know it sounds complicated. It's really not. Just try it. You'll figure it out. And Clickmagick has amazing support. So the next thing you want to do is test your Clickmagick tracking link. So you just set up a Clickmagick tracking link inside of Clickmagick. You're going to copy paste it into a browser, make sure it loads properly, and then it should load the sales page for the offer. So this is like the buy button on the woodworking offer. And then go to the add to cart or the buy button for that offer. And then down at the bottom, you're going to see this little code at the very bottom that says affiliate equals, and then it should say your affiliate ID dot, and then it's going to have the click ID string. So this is a unique click that Clickmagick created, and it added it to the end of the tracking link. So this means it's working properly. All right. So the next step is you're going to have to, when you're testing this, when you put in your tracking ID, it's going to redirect and pull up the final URL of that Clickbank offer. So in this case, it's the woodworking thing. So it's www.tedswoodworking.com/new/VSL. So you're going to copy this final URL. Now you're going to go step 5. You're going to create an ad inside of Bing Ads. So you're going to create an ad. You're going to use, keyword research, and you're going to choose the keywords that you want to run the ad for. If you don't know how to do that, then check out the free training, how to start with Bing Ads profitable on day 1 video. That's linked below this video, and I'll show you exactly how to figure all that stuff out. But if you know how to do that, then just put in the final URL here, and then put in your title part 2, write your ad basically. And so this is a little confusing, but you're saying that this is to comply with Bing's rules. They don't allow you to send to 2 different places anymore. So basically, your tracking link that you're going to put in the next step has to resolve at the end to the final URL of the Clickbank product. So in this case, tedswoodworking.com. That's the final domain. And your final URL has to end up at the same place through all of the tracking stuff. Has to end up at the same place. So put that as the final URL. Put in your ad copy, and then down at the bottom there's this option that says add URL options. So you're going to click that. Click add URL options for tracking link. Oh, to put in your tracking link. Okay. So you're going to click on that. Now, this little box is going to pop up, and you're going to copy and paste your tracking link from Clickmagick. It's very easy to figure this out. Just go back into Clickmagick, and you see that exact thing. Copy and paste the tracking link specifically, and then paste it into where it says tracking template, tracking URL, tracking link. That's the same thing. So paste it into tracking template, and then after that, you're going to put a slash, and then this exact series of text. You're going to put slash, little squiggly bracket, query string, squiggly bracket dash, match type, device, network, ad ID. So these are called tokens, and Bing, this is something that Bing does. It's a little complicated. It took me a long time to figure this out, but basically Bing will allow you to track certain things about your ad to a tracking URL. So that's all you need to know. Just copy and paste this at the end of your Clickmagick tracking URL inside the tracking template, inside the add URL options. And what this is going to do is the query string is going to tell you exactly what they search for. So not only the keyword, but actually the query string. So some queries, some search terms are more profitable than others, and you want to be able to pull those out and focus on them over time. And you'll know if you're getting weird query strings that aren't relevant to your keyword, aren't relevant to the offer, then you can put them as negative keywords. Again, if you want to know how to do all that, check out some links in the description box to some of my Bing training. So it's going to show you exactly what that person searched for that created a conversion and how much the conversion was worth, etc. The match type, if you add that on there, by the way, these are optional, but I highly, highly recommend that you do them. They're going to completely change everything. So the match type is going to tell you whether it was an exact match, a phrase match, or a broad match. You can see that little E where it says 16,000 woodworking plans free download -E. That means it was an exact match. And then the one below it, wood pallet products dash B, that means it was a broad match. So again, you have to understand how Bing works to know what that all means, but very, very, very important. The device, you can see after the E dash C, that means computer. So there are 3 different options for that. There's computer, tablet, and mobile. It's either going to show a C, an M, or a T, depending on, you can see the bottom example, that was on a mobile device. So it's an M. That way you can start breaking out your campaigns into different devices. Again, if you don't know how to do that, check out the links below for Bing training. Network this is something that I cover in the video below about Bing, separating your campaigns into Bing versus syndicated. That's really, really crucial. It's probably the #1 thing that is going to help you be more successful, is just implementing that one strategy. So this is going to tell you whether it made a conversion on the Bing network or on the syndicated network. Again, if you don't know what that means, check out the links. Then ad ID is the final one. You can see it better in the bottom example because the top one, it gets cut off. You can only take so many characters, so it cuts off the ad ID sometimes. The ad ID, every single ad that you create inside of Bing gets its own unique ID, and this is going to tell you exactly which ad made the conversion. So if you're split testing different ad copy, you might find that one of them converts way higher, and this will tell you exactly which ad converted. Now normally, if you weren't trying to do affiliate marketing, all of this stuff would be contained inside of Bing, but since you're doing affiliate marketing, you can't do that. So this is the way to do it. This is the direct linking strategy. So step 6, once you've got all that down, I know it seems complicated, but it's really not. Just try it. You're going to figure it out. The step 6 is to create ads and start sending traffic. So I recommend that if you want to do that, before you do that, you click on the link in the description below to watch my free video that's called How to Start with Bing Ads Profitable on Day 1. It's going to teach you some things to put into your first campaigns to give you the best possible chance to be profitable from the beginning, and know exactly, just give you the best jump start on, where to get started with Bing on the traffic side and how to create those ads and everything. So click on the link in the description below if you want to see that. If you like this training or if you have any questions, then go ahead and comment in the comments section. Once a week, I choose someone random who has commented on one of my videos and give them access to one of my training programs, including my Bing Ads Bootcamp program, if that interests you. So go ahead and comment below. If you have any questions, comments, etc., feel free to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification icon if you want to get more tips and tricks about growing your digital marketing online. All right, so thanks for watching. Good luck. And enjoy that direct link. Oh, yeah, Clickmagick. Link below, affiliate link. I make a commission. Thank you very much. All right. I'll talk to you later.